roll it.
Holy hell, STEPH INFECTION listeners. Thanks again. God damn it. You really make me happy that you're listening to this disgusting podcast of mine. Here are my tour dates. Come see me live, for crying out loud. I'm heading back to the motherland, Canada. I'm in Vancouver doing the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival. Then guess what? I'm doing a big show in LA. Me and my good buddy Pat Burcher are doing a double headline set at Flappers on September 18th. Hilarious name for a club. Come see that if you're in Los Angeles. Then I'm heading to Sacramento, California, the 21st to 23rd. Then I'll be in San Fran at Cobb's. Hey, San Fran, I have fans there. Come see me on the 24th. Then guess what? I'm heading to Madison, Wisconsin, October 5th, 6th, 7th. Still in October, I'm back to Canada, goddammit. I'll be in Calgary at the Laugh Shop the 12th to the 14th. Then I'll be in Vegas at Wise Guys the 20th, 21st. San Diego, La Jolla, I'll be at the Comedy Store the 27th, 29th. And guess what? Here's my big fucking drop. God damn it. I'm coming to Boston. Boston, goddamn Massachusetts. I'll be there. I think I said that wrong. I don't care. I'll be at the Crystal Ballroom on November 12th. Tickets are on sale now. Get them before they are gone. And then don't forget my big Toronto show, December 14th. Oh my fucking God. I am 80% sold out. Guess what? That's not a lot of tickets left. Maybe 200 tickets left. Get your tickets. They're going to go. I don't know why I'm from New York all of a sudden. Thank you. Buy tickets. Bye. Thank you so much to our sponsor, Caraway Health. Caraway is offering new members 30 days free if you go to caraway.health/Steph. That's caraway.health/Steph. There's no credit card required to try it. Seriously, I did this myself. There's zero credit card for the first 30 days. It's absolutely free. They don't ask you for shit. Get free and unlimited access to chat with their care team for 30 days. That's caraway.health/Steph for 30 days completely free. Caraway is available in selected states, so go check caraway.health/Steph to learn more. Welcome back. And guess what, STEPH INFECTION listeners? I don't sound as chipper as I normally do in these intros because I had a crazy hive attack this morning and I'm late. Sorry, my amazing. And here's the thing. I've been very excited to have you on. Yay. Because we did a roast of the years ago. Missy Martinez, thank you so much. Hello. Your Twitter is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Oh my God, thank you.
Your Twitter is so hilarious.
That means a lot to me, actually.
It's so, I like literally, I was like going, I go through, like, well, I'll see one of your tweets, I'll retweet it, and then I'll go through the rest of them. And like, anytime I retweet one of your tweets, people are like, who is this? Like, I was like, it's so funny.
It's Danny Trejo.
Is it?
It's Danny Trejo.
So how did we met, we did a Brazzers
roast, I believe in 2018.
Was that what it was?
I think it was 2018, so like 50 years ago.
50 years ago, exactly, we did a Brazzers roast. That was interesting.
It was interesting. There was a lot of rules, surprisingly, of what you can joke about.
Yeah, there was a lot of rules, and it was bizarre.
Yeah, it wasn't. I think it had potential to be really, really great, but there wasn't enough creative license given.
I think so. Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what I think.
You wrote all your own stuff, right?
Yeah, and then they're like, well, you can't say this. So we have one where they said I was like Brazilian waxed. I'm like, I'm not even Brazilian. Like, this is fake. This is fake. There's no integrity in this comedy anymore.
No. It was with me, you, Lisa Ann.
Yeah.
And then what's it?
Bonnie Rotten.
Bonnie Rotten,
and then,
yes. And
then Deborah DiGiovanni.
Yes.
And then Guy
Branum and Lisa Traeger.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't remember the guy's porn star name. Charles something?
Charles Dara.
That was it. Yeah.
Charles Dara.
I went on and watched one of his porns that night after, and it was just a lot of choking.
Yeah.
It's
too much.
Choking.
Too much choking. There's no moderation there.
I was just choking. I was like, you can't just choke. You need to change it up a little bit here.
Yeah.
Way too much. But that was fun. Are you still in the business? What are you doing now?
So I was in the business for 10 years. Okay. I retired 3 years ago. My holes just would not stay inside anymore. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
You're like, this is a thing.
Well, this is this podcast. I was like, oh my God, this is perfect.
Oh, I got other stuff though. But yeah, I was just holding my asshole in with the chip clip at this point. But
hey, you should sell those.
I should sell those. Yeah, get some Dorito dust on it.
Yeah.
But so now I'm a full-time writer. I write for Hustler.
Oh shit!
Hustler magazine.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Have to get you in it.
Get me in it,
Spreading
please.
holes, hive holes.
Spread my holes in there. I got a lot of holes I can spread.
Yeah.
Talking about my fucking crazy allergy attack this morning. That's fucking great. That's,
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, okay, so that's, usually people, what do they do after they do like porn for that long?
Get
like,
fat.
Is that what happens?
Get fat, yes. Because you figure you starve yourself for so long. So I allowed myself like a 20-pound bubble for a minute. And then I'm like, okay, I got to rein it back in. But yeah, and you figure because you have to have such a weird relationship with food. You know, because like, oh, I can't eat this because I'm going to have 12 dicks up my ass today.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
So
yeah,
your system's shot.
My God, especially when it's that many dicks. Like
Yeah,
one dick, it's like,
that's too many dicks.
Were you, like, so how many times a day would you work out then?
I would only work out once a day, every day, and then I would eat like 400 calories.
That's it.
Max, yeah. And fun fact, gummy bears are anal food.
Anal food?
Yes, because it turns into liquid, so it's like eating Jell-O. So you actually pee it out, you don't poop it out.
Oh,
The more you know.
I know. I'm going to put the sign right here. Oh my God. Yeah, that's so fucking, oh my God. Okay. So
There's a lot of weird stuff, yeah.
Oh man, that is weird. Okay, what are some, like, I love talking about I love when I have people who've been in the business. Do I call it adult entertainment? What do I call it?
Whatever you want.
I don't want to offend anybody.
Sorry, Dad. Yeah. That's what I call it. Yeah, you hugged me too much or not enough.
Is that what
you can call it porn?
Yeah,
adult entertainment.
Adult entertainment.
Yeah,
I feel
but
like it
porn's
sounds
not a
better.
bad word. You can say that. So yeah,
Okay.
there's been a lot of crazy stuff. I've had a foot up my ass.
Full foot?
Full foot up my ass.
To the ankle?
No, to the mid part, so the little tootsie, so like right to the hair.
That's still
It's pretty
bunch
good.
Of a foot.
Yeah, I checked the nails beforehand because I carving me like a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, because men can't cut their toenails too.
Yeah.
It's always the sharp corners. Like I have a joke about this, but I'm like, it's always like 3 snips. Like there's never like round the
Oh
corners.
yeah, it's like for scaling trees.
Yeah,
or
it
something
really,
like that.
Yeah. Are they cutting down the palm trees out here? Like why the hell do these guys have these talons?
Those crampons that they use to climb mountains.
That's exactly what the guys are fucking using out here. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a lady's foot though.
Oh, it was ladies'
It was
foot.
a lady's
That
foot.
seems
'Cause
better. It's
I'm
more
classy.
slender.
Yeah, slender.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
A little. It's classy.
How does that come up? Someone that was just like an. Did you bring this up? Or was
Yes, I
somebody-
brought it up.
Oh,
so it was like what was it? It was for an lesbian anal scene.
Okay.
Counterintuitive, I know. Yeah. So I'm like, well, we have all these toys, and there were speculums, for your hoo-ha, but for your butthole. And so I'm like, well, what else? I'm already stretched open. Whip it out. Put it in there. So it was just
already stretched open. So what does that mean? Like it doesn't close back right away.
Oh yeah, steps back.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like winking your eye or doing
Okay,
that.
okay.
So, but you stretch it open because basically the inside of your asshole has no feeling. It has no feeling. It's only the ring, your O-ring, your sphincter. But once you get past that, that's where the pain is. Once you get past that, it's completely numb. You can't feel anything.
The more you know.
More you know.
We're really learning stuff here today. Wow.
I have my medical degree in Tijuana.
Were you? Did you like? What was your favorite scene to do? Like, did you have a specialty? Like.
Yeah, I was known for butt stuff,
Okay.
which is weird because I have a little pancake ass, like when you pick a frog up and you
Oh, yeah,
little butt. I got a little frog butt. Yeah, I got a little frog butt.
Okay.
But I think my most favorite scene I ever did was my DP for Adult Empire. I had a whole showcase movie, and I was painted gold. It was all gold, elaborate Egyptian makeup. I entitled it "Missy Martinez Fucked Raw." RA, because I'm like,
that's good. That's good. Okay.
And no one else got it.
No. They probably just didn't even read the title too. They're like,
Yeah.
Whoa, she's got fucked raw.
Yeah.
I've always wanted a DP. That's been the one thing I've always wanted to.
It's easy. It's super easy. If you're comfortable with anal, it's easy. So you just worry. Or not worry. So you do like one in the badge, one in the butt, and then you try it at the same time. But if your butt's open, it's like a full filling. It doesn't feel like, I can feel both of them. It just feels like a cloaca.
Okay.
You're dildoing a duck. Yeah.
No, I don't think I want them both in the same hole at the same time.
Well, that's it. No.
No, I want each hole. One per hole.
Yeah,
I
one
think
per
my
hole.
limit for holes here.
Yeah, if it's fire safety reason.
But yeah, that's exactly why you can't have too many people in the stairwell. You're not gonna get out. So the thing is you have guys that are comfortable doing this.
Yeah.
It's hard to just find 2 straight guys.
It's weird, right? Because it has to feel good, and they're like, I know why it feels good.
Yeah.
You have to get in the zone, I imagine.
Yeah. Is that what it is? That's crazy. So you're known for butt stuff. So in preparation, we had another adult entertainer. She said she has a bidet clicked up to her. What did she say? A shower head, like a special shower head thing that she puts in.
Oh, like an enema. So she has a hanging bag enema.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just do, what's the brand name? well, I'm not going to give them free promo,
Yeah.
but just the
Yeah,
CVS
yeah.
thing. So I go there and I
Oh.
buy a card. Yeah. So like the day before, 2 days before, I'll do a preliminary clean where it
Okay.
has the liquid in it. So just roto-rooted
fully,
you out.
Yeah.
And then that's when I start minimizing like my solid food intake.
Okay.
And then, you rinse again, and then you just start stretching. Like some girls sleep with butt plugs in, but that's not good for you to do. And this is coming from someone that's had a foot up their ass.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm the authority.
I think you know what's what here too. Really? So what's like different size stuff you just keep putting up there?
Yeah, so like small butt plugs. You don't have to jump to that because
Yeah.
your body will naturally, you don't want to overdo what you're going to be putting in.
Yeah, okay.
So you don't put this in if you're going to be dealing with like a 3-inch
Yeah.
whatever, So you
Okay.
don't, it's better to be more conservative and just
Okay.
lots of lube, lots of oil. But I've had Danny D's, his dick is literally this. It literally is the size of a Red Bull can, the tall Red Bull cans.
Oh my, that's too much.
Yeah, I lost teeth from it probably.
Oh my
I just took
God.
the enamel off my teeth. I'm like, this is fun.
Oh God, that was in the butt too?
I know that one was not in the butt.
Okay, I was like, that seems.
The way I'm built, bizarrely, I can take larger in my butt.
Okay.
Probably because there's just not meat there.
Did you find that out just through like porn?
Yeah.
How else did you know that you're asking?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know if I know. I have a hemorrhoid. I'm always alarmed how many
those are fun.
porn stars don't have hemorrhoids.
They do. They
do?
Yeah, you'll see it if next time you're watching some adult entertainment and it's anal, or they bend over and you see like a little balloon where it looks almost like it's a skin tag. Now it's a hemorrhoid. So, but I've had to do that. It wasn't for anal, but you got to push it back in. You got to push it back in.
And then you go on your merry way.
Yeah. Then go on your merry way. Same day pay.
That's it. And it doesn't bleed or anything?
No, unless you're doing stuff to it. But for the most part, it's not like super internal, so it's more external.
Okay.
From just like friction and stuff
And then
like
you
that.
just pop it back in there.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah. Little life
My
hacks.
God. I've learned so much in the span of 10 minutes already.
I'm the
This is
MacGyver
crazy.
of colon stuff.
Yeah, I think you are. Have you ever pooped on somebody?
Not necessarily. Yeah. No. Yes, I have. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, see, like how it came flashing back.
Yeah,
and
you're like,
stuff.
no, wait a second. Yeah.
that was in the vault. Yeah, so that was a thing. So, it happens no matter how much you clean out. Sometimes
Yes,
your
that's what I'm
body's going to
saying.
go against you.
Yes.
And then, so basically what I was doing, it was basically just only cleaning out the sides and not higher up where the goods were.
Oh, okay.
So we got around that. So I just, the guy was a professional. I worked with him anally a bunch of times. And
Anally, that's so.
anally.
I've worked with them anally a bunch of times.
Yeah, anally, yes.
Annually and annually, yes. I've worked with
So I'm on my bi-anally scene with him. So we, he cleaned up. He was a pro. He's okay with that. But of course, I'm mortified. So what we did is we decided to do deep doggy to have gravity work with us. And then pile driver. So nothing, because it happened when I was on top.
Okay.
And that's just, you're asking for trouble.
You're asking for trouble.
Yeah, so
You're asking for trouble.
Ass.
But it's also like no one can be embarrassed in that situation. Everyone knows shit comes out of your
No,
ass.
yeah,
and you're just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
This is the thing. When you guys are doing like a full scene, anal or not anal, whatever it is, are all the moves planned?
Yes. Usually I like to map it out, and also for lighting and stuff like
Okay,
that.
yeah.
Just like, blocking, stuff like that. It's okay. So like, okay, I asked the requirements, like how many badge do you want, how many anal? Like if it's both of those, sometimes they want just one badge and then the rest anal.
Okay.
So you just kind of map it out in that way, but it's like, okay, what are we working on? If it's a kitchen countertop, oh, fuck that. Couches. My favorite day where I'm like, it's a bed today, yay! I have lumbar issues.
I feel like some of those ones on the countertops, I'm like, my back's hurting. You shouldn't be bending over like this.
This is not a load bearing structure. My face is, but no, not that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
So is it like because I feel like when you go to normal set, it's like, okay, we got the scene 1 and then whatever. Is it like scene 1 anal, scene 2 pile driver? Is it like mapped like that?
Well,
like,
yeah, they don't really have to cut usually, as long as people are the same thing. So like, okay, we're going to start out with a blowjob, then I'm going to get on top, make sure you can see there, and then switch it to this position.
Okay.
And so it just flows. So I always make sure to ask, how long do you need for each position?
Okay,
So because I have a really good internal clock with that, so I was able to just like, okay, boy, flip over. All right, there
do you
you
guys
go.
practice beforehand?
No.
Oh no.
No.
You just get your partner.
Yeah, get your partner. Yeah, you just map it out. But I was one of those bitches that I'm like, if the cameras aren't on, you're not inside me.
Yeah,
I don't get overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
also, yeah. So sometimes, yeah, I think I asked somebody else this too, where it's like some people said they'd keep fucking because they like the person. They
that's
have
the
fun
thing.
on set, but
Yeah,
other times you're like,
Yeah, no, not for that was never my thing, and but as long as the two people are consenting, have at it, you know.
Yeah.
But like that, but I'm like, I don't have an incentive here.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not getting paid for this.
I have to use the 405 to get home.
Yeah.
Like, time is of the essence.
I don't have time for this. Okay, so you did that for 10 years.
Yeah,
and then
10
you're
years.
done, and that's it.
Yeah,
What did you do before that?
Actually, basically I only had like my first job was working at Target and stuff. So I basically just jumped into porn. I went to a convention with my husband just as fans, and people kept coming up to me asking, you know, who am I? And they're like, because basically the only requirement at the time was a dress and boobs. Okay. And I'm like, I have both of those things. So I did some research, looked online, and this was back when you could use Craigslist.
Oh.
I bet you still can.
Yeah. But people
sucking dick for an ottoman.
Yeah. It's scary out there now.
It's scary. It's scary in these streets. And so I got an agent, and then I won my AVN award my first year in.
Oh shit! Yeah. That's great. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was fun.
That is fun. So you said, are you still with your husband?
Yeah. We, in 2 weeks, it'll be our 16th wedding anniversary.
Oh my gosh! Congrats!
Thank you. We still like each other, but there was a whole other issue in the industry because you don't want to make your partner feel jealous.
Yes.
And we're not swingers, you know. But yeah, it's a hard thing to reconcile. Like, there's a difference between sex and love, and sex and intimacy.
Yes.
So you have to have a very secure partner in that, but it's just like anything, you know. It's a living, you know, Flintstones kind of thing.
Yeah.
But of course it's. You know, there's still some like, man, you had a bunch of cum up in you and it wasn't mine today.
Yeah,
you know?
It must be like, I was gonna say that must be very, but that's the thing. I had a very big conversation with a guy last night that I went on a date with. He didn't kiss me, and then we hung out again last night. And then I was like, and he told me, I'm like, what is with you not kissing? He's like, I'd rather fuck you right now than just kiss. I'm like, what? He's like, kissing to me is so much more intimate, and I have to really feel comfortable with somebody. And I was like, I don't feel like that. And I'm like, I can just, I can just have a light smooch.
Guy.
Yeah, I was like, I can just have a smooch right now. And it was like a whole thing, but he was very adamant that he needed to be very comfortable. I was like, whatever.
I thought you were going to say he had cum in his mouth or something.
No, I wish. I was like, give me another excuse.
Each other.
Yeah, please, God. I actually ran into another porn star last night, Samantha Mack.
Oh, yeah.
You know her?
Yeah, I remember.
She was at the where I was watching fireworks last night.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay, back to you. So that's super fucking cool. You guys, was normal with it.
Yeah,
Was like, would he ask you about stuff? Would he watch your stuff?
After a while, we would watch my scenes together.
Okay.
We would watch my scenes together where it wasn't taboo, you know, and that it's like, look at me work. I did a good job. And you're like, good job, baby.
Yeah.
And, but there was just some hard times, and it would take a toll on me mentally, of course, you know, when you're doing that, because not every time on set is a great time. I didn't have anything bad happen to me, but it's just you get that burnout.
Yeah.
And the last thing you do, like after being on set, is you want to come home and have sex with your husband. It's like working at Subway all day, and you come home and you're like, I don't want to make a fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
So also, I'm on a lot of antidepressants, so I'm basically a worm, just like asexual as hell.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I have no libido, which I also think helped me be objective during my scenes.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't focusing on my feeling good. It was like, how does this scene look good? How can I get the job done?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I was able to be objective.
Yeah, that's such a good way of looking at it. I feel like, do a lot of people look at it like that or not really?
I don't know. I've never really heard anyone think they're like, oh, this feels good, like stuff like that, but it's hard to tell what's acting and stuff. But usually a lot of people in the industry, they are very sexually expressive. So I have to assume 9 times out of 10, they're thoroughly enjoying what they do.
If you're someone who's constantly freaking out that you have something wrong with you, you're Googling stuff, you're asking your mom for help, you're FaceTiming your friends, showing them parts of your body they don't want to see, stop doing that. It's so weird. Just go on to Caraway Health, for crying out loud. It's all in one app. It's simple stuff. Go to Caraway, talk to a nurse right away or a doctor immediately. That's all you have to do. Stop showing your mom your asshole. With Caraway, you have unlimited 24/7 access to an experienced care team of doctors, therapists, psychiatrists, gynecologists, nurses, and health advisors. And you'll always talk to a real person, not a robot. Membership starts at less than $25 a month when you select an annual membership. That's less than a copay at urgent care. All the care you receive from Caraway is covered by your membership fee, including therapy sessions. And if you need labs, in-person care, or prescriptions, your team can coordinate with your doctors outside of Caraway and even help you navigate insurance questions. I used Caraway. I was on my deathbed last fucking week, and I was freaking out. I couldn't go to the doctors. I talked to a nurse within 30 goddamn seconds, and she told me what I had wrong with me, and I got the right medicine. Go use Caraway.health if you don't have a lot of money, you don't have health insurance, or fuck it if you do. It takes so long to wait in these lines. Go to Caraway.health right now. Caraway is offering new members 30 days completely free. If you go to Caraway.health/Steph, there's no credit card required to try it. Get free and unlimited access to chat care with their care team for 30 days. That's caraway.health/Steph for 30 days completely free. Caraway is available in select states, so you got to go to caraway.health/Steph to learn more. Did you have a favorite person to work with?
Yeah, I had a few good ones. Probably can't say one of their good names because due to bad publicity from a while back.
Okay.
But I think you know what I'm talking.
Is he big penis?
Well, yeah, they all have big penises,
Well,
madam.
there's one that I know there's some bad press, and I still watch the stuff.
You separate the art from the artist.
James Dean? Are we talking about James Dean?
Yeah. He and I.
Well, I know he does some stuff, but he's fucking hot. He's got a good fucking cock. Well, you want me to not watch him?
Yeah, this is way back when, but we were booked together a lot, just a lot of time. Like
so jealous right now.
Yeah, it was like like 3 scenes in 1 week together and stuff like that. Yeah, but it's just
here's the thing too, and I always bring this up. There's not a lot of attractive male porn stars.
There's not.
So it's very hard to get into a scene with somebody when it's like I can't look at this guy's disgusting gut flopping around. His t-shirt keeps rolling up and be sick.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, and you can, and also the guys that when they get older, as one does, and they gain a little weight, they start fucking with their shirts on.
Oh yeah.
In scenes.
Oh, I've seen the shirts on and then just rolling up, like the POV ones. I'm just like, please, then just get. I can't.
Suck in a little man. Suck in. I can't see.
So James Dean, was he so good on set?
Yeah, he was a super cool guy. Super cool guy. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I watch a lot of DP with him.
Yeah, he was in my DP.
Oh my god!
I chose him, and he's like, for you, I'll do it. And one guy, what's his name? Eric Everhard. He was actually flying to Prague that day, the day that I was supposed to, and he's like, I'll postpone it. I want to be in this. So it made me feel bad. I called in a lot of good favors.
Yeah. I want my first DP to be the special. James, if you're listening. You can be the one. You can be the one. You can be the one to.
It's like a Cinderella slipper, but it's just dicks going in your ass.
Yeah. And then I bleed profusely. My hemorrhoid comes out, and then we'll go back in.
You make your own lube.
Yeah. Do you make your own lube?
No, I said you make your own lube, but the blood.
Oh, I was like, wait, you can make your own lube? I'm like,
probably.
Okay, that's okay. He was a good scene. Did you have a favorite female performer?
Favorite female performer. I worked. Oh God, there's so many hot babes. There's some I really vibe. Phoenix Marie.
Okay.
Phoenix Marie was great. She did my first, when I had my contract, she was my first girl anal. So she just strapped me down. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she's super cool.
That must be more comfortable to do that with
yes and no, depending on the toy, because it's not flexible as much as a pickle. Yeah, as a pickle, yeah.
Oh, shit. So it goes in like one way and that's it.
Yeah, it goes one way and there's not a lot of wiggle room kind of thing.
Okay.
Depending on the material.
Yeah. Huh.
I found out the hard way I'm allergic to phthalates.
What's phthalates?
So you know those cheap dildos where they're like long gummy ones?
Yeah.
And you can smell it? Where it smells super chemically? I'm allergic to that. And I found out after I put it in my hole. And so on fire, burning, like a chemical burn type feeling.
Oh my God.
And you sit in the bath and you're trying to, but it just has to go away. Yeah, I found that out.
So how long did that take to go away?
Good 2 hours.
Oh,
good.
God.
Luckily, it was at home because I used to webcam when I wasn't shooting, and stuff like that. So that also helped me be ready for anal because I always had stuff going in it. Yeah. But I found that out, and that was not a fun day.
Fuck. What's the biggest thing you've had in your ass?
Biggest thing I've had 14 inches. No. Excuse me, 21 inches. It was one of these like monster ones. 21, so it's about like this, but it's shaped like it starts out at base and then it gets really floppy. It's like dolphin-esque.
Oh my.
Yeah, and I'm like, when it starts coming,
all the way in your ass.
Yeah, when it starts coming out my nose, I know I need to stop.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Has to be a world record.
No, it's not, sadly.
Oh my God.
Do a pay-per-view.
How so your butthole now totally normal, back to normal?
Totally normal.
Never has an issue.
No,
You're just fully fucking back.
Yeah, I would get just occasional hemorrhoids every once in a while, but now I get them more now since I'm not in the industry. But that's also just I'm going to be 37 next week.
Yeah, hello. I'm 38, and guess what?
Yeah.
The roids have been there since I was 30.
Have been there.
Guess what? And I have never done porn.
Yeah,
I've done some anal, but not enough to get hemorrhoids. I'll tell you that right
not
now.
professional grade.
Yeah.
You're not professional.
So we said when you're in contract, so how, like, what is that? Like, what would a regular work week look like? Like a 9 to 5,
It depends. Sometimes I would work every day, which I did not like. And then other times I would 3 times a month, basically.
Okay.
So
every day seems a bit much.
It's a bit much.
For porn?
For porn.
Let me relax.
Yeah.
Let the holes close. Let me have a day off
Yeah,
here.
I gotta sew
insane.
things back in. You
Oh
know?
my God.
Yeah. But I wouldn't do like back to back like anal or hardcore scenes. I would I did a lot lot of girl for a while
yeah.
because, you know, I got the big boobs and I'm more mature than like the little teeny tiny girls.
Yeah.
So that was a good palate cleanser, shall we say.
Yes. Nice palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Back to back would be crazy every day.
Well, when I shot my my showcase scene, so the first one I did, so we shot it over 2 days. First day.
So what does the showcasing mean?
Showcase. So I have my own movie.
Okay.
Where it's all me.
Okay.
The fucked raw.
Okay.
And so the first day, I did anal on the stairs. And then after that, I did a boy, girl. So I shared a wiener with a chick. And then the next day, I did my DP.
This is a lot
and then
back-to-back.
a lesbian orgy.
This is a lot back to back.
Yeah, it's a lot back to back. But you know, I called my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I'm nervous. Like, she knows. You know.
Okay, I was gonna be like, she's.
I'm
I hate to break it to you. This has been the worst week of my life.
This is a bad way. But I'm like, can you pray for me? And she prayed over my butthole.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Isn't it sweet?
Oh my God.
She's like, I don't approve of what you're doing, but I couldn't keep clothes on you when you were little, anyways.
So she hadn't. She thought that was gonna happen. No.
No. But just like she's
yeah.
like, it makes sense.
Yeah. That's. Oh
You were a slut as a child. No.
You slutty little bitch, you. When you're doing orgy scene, this will be my last question on this.
Yeah.
When you're doing orgy scene, is that also kind of planned? Because it looks like everyone's just kind of having a free for all in there.
It is kind of a free for all. So these were all ladies, so we were close together instead of like people going off doing their own thing.
Yeah.
But basically, it was like a normal couch, you know, a living spaces couch, shall we say? And just everyone has their own toys. You're making sure you're opened up. So one girl's doing this, but the rule of a good orgy is always be doing something. Because you see the people in the background, they're diddling.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I
like,
hate that.
go get a sandwich if you're not going to participate.
Yeah.
It's game time. There's no
Yeah.
bench in this. There's no bench.
That's why I was always wondering if there's someone, you always have to be touching something or flopping
touching
around.
something, yeah. Just offering words of encouragement.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really? Is that, people do that?
No, but it's like
Whispering. You're doing a good job.
You're doing a good job, proud of you. But no, like if you're not doing anything, you know, you hype someone up, like that's how you suck cock, you bad slut, you know, like kind of being involved in that way.
You bad. Is that how you say? That's how you cook? Oh my God, what did I say something recently? Oh my God, I just remembered I said something so, oh my God, okay. I think I've been watching too much porn, and I realized. Also, I need to make an announcement. Last time I was on here, I thought I had BV.
Oh, that's always fun. That's fun.
I do not have BV.
Yay!
It came back negative, and I got all my STDs back today. Everything came back negative. I had a lot of dicks in the last couple weeks. Anyways, one of the guys, I remember I was fucking him, and I don't do a lot of dirty talk, but I was pretty drunk, and I don't know where I went. I want to say it. I was like, yeah, you like my dirty little wet hole? Keep fucking it. And he was like, what? And I was like, I'm so sorry.
That's good.
But it was out of nowhere, my dirty little wet hole.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It was so bizarre. Out of nowhere, too.
Yeah,
Like, it wasn't like I was...
It started from the beginning.
Yes.
It was just
Yeah.
It was like a tick.
Yeah, I said it to, he's just like, sorry? And I was like, that was a lot, wasn't it? He's like, yeah.
Spitting butter in your ass next.
He's like, I'm already inside you. And I was like, I don't know. Okay. It was very bizarre. Let's get into body stuff. You got some stuff.
I got
what
some
do you
stuff.
got? What stuff do you got?
Well, I have a broken L5 that the industry did not help. Because you figure I'm just getting pounded like that. So my L5.
So where exactly is that?
Right here, like right above your tailbone.
Okay. On
the right side, I've had 4 steroid epidurals. So you're awake during that, and it's an 8-inch needle that they put in your back.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've had it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Cedars-Sinai.
How did this start? Like, how did you break it?
So sometimes there's a theory that happens sometimes with like girls when they're going through puberty, their body's still forming, and your bone just kind of doesn't fuse. So it's just cracked in half. There's just a line going through it, and because of that, my S1 is slipped, and then my L4 on the other side. So it's just chronic back pain. So I went and I did the steps, and you can't take painkillers for back pain. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Yeah, so I'm like, I can't even have fun. So the steroid epidural. So it lasted for 4 months the first time. Then the next time I went back, they had a resident do it, and I understand you got to learn. She made it worse. It lasted 24 hours.
No.
She made it worse. She missed something completely.
Oh, God.
The last time I went back, and they take x-rays while you're doing it, so they can see how close it is to your nerve without touching it. And so this one, she's like, I'm going to get it real close as I can. And she did, and I'm still good.
Is it good?
Yeah,
so how long is that now?
It's still good. This was in February.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah, but it's starting to kind of wear off where it's more aching.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but it's like, it feels like something needs to pop. But
Like
it won't.
constantly?
Yeah, but it won't pop.
Ooh, that's such a bad feeling.
Because you're like, I think I could help, and I'm like, but I can make it worse by doing that at the same time.
Does your lower back ever like seize up and stuff with that? Like, because I get lower back stuff, and my whole body would like collapse.
No, luckily. And then I I broke my ankle on Christmas, and they told me it wasn't broken, and my dumbass was walking around on it.
No.
And it made it worse. So I went to like the urgent care because they have, just a portable x-ray machine. They're like, yeah, it's not broken, it's just sprained. And then I'm like, okay, but I'm not exaggerating, it was this. It was huge, my whole ankle. And they're like, yeah, it's fine, just try to stay off of it, ice. And then I'm like, it's not getting better, it's been a month. So I went to Curl and Job. They do like all bones, like they take care of the clippers. And they're like, oh no, it's broken to butts. Like you have a break, but they're like, it's been too late now, we can't do anything.
Oh my God.
So I was making it worse.
So then what do they do now? That's it? What happened after
After that, they're like, wrap it, try not to use it. I can't use crutches. I can jerk off 7 dicks, but I cannot use crutches. That is not where my multitasking skills lie.
Oh my gosh. So
I felt so bad.
There's no cure now.
No.
So there's just, it healed itself?
No, it healed itself.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, it was bizarre, but it's like, that's the one thing you guys should know. But I guess it was maybe so swollen they couldn't see the break, but the guy's like, oh no, it's fucking broken.
Oh my God. That's a nightmare. That happened here too?
Huh?
That happened in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My dog pulled me off. She's 13 pounds, but she's either a tugboat or an anchor. There's nothing in between. And she pulled me off the sidewalk, and I was wearing my Nike Cortezes, and my ankle, and I'm like, that's not a sound I need to hear.
No, the popping sound?
The popping, yeah. And then
you might have broken it and sprained it then.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
why they couldn't fucking see shit, because it's like, it was all swollen there. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I pursued my ankle, it was the same thing. And you hear the pop.
Yeah, the pop, and you're like, oh God.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What else you got?
What else I got?
Those are good.
I had, besides all the mental health issues that we all have, I had a salivary gland impaction.
Oh.
Interesting, right? So let me paint you a picture.
Yeah.
So this is back in 2014. And that's when I was like, really, my career was really taking off. So I was like really watching what I was like eating by barely, and I wasn't drinking water. So I woke up.
Why no water? Just bloating?
Yeah. And then just woke up slightly swollen. Like, okay, lymph nodes, things happen. And then it kept getting bigger and bigger. And it was pushing my eyes shut. And it was hot to the touch, like physically hot. So I went to the doctor, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong. And then they're like, hang on, let me call someone. And just some guy. And so my salivary gland, the thing that makes spit in your mouth, totally impacted. So it was clogged. And so the infection was spreading to my heart and to my brain. I was in the hospital for almost a week, and they're like, because you haven't had water, we have to really replenish you to help try to get that out. So I had potassium chloride in my veins, the thing that kills you. And it is the worst pain you've ever felt. It's just fire going in.
You feel it.
Yeah, you feel it going through your veins.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm hypokalemic. So I don't, basically I need to eat like 12 bananas a day kind of thing.
That's too many bananas.
That's too many bananas.
That's certainly too many bananas. That's
the children's book. That's too many bananas.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, wait. So then this goes in you, and then it slowly starts to like come down.
Yeah, come down, and that because they were basically replenishing my body with all the things I wasn't getting in it.
Yeah.
And then they had to try a bunch of different cocktails of antibiotics, and I'm allergic to penicillin, the one thing that will save you from everything. I'm addicted if I get syphilis.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yes. So, but they're like, we got to roll the dice here. So I just ended up getting a nasty yeast infection afterwards, but it was fine.
Fuck. So then what? How they say that happened?
It just from not drinking water.
That's the salivary. That's
literally
it?
from not drinking water. My mouth was just too dry.
Oh my God, that's bizarre.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of fucking.
Yeah, it took a few days, and it took a few days. It was not fun. I don't recommend it. So
no, I don't recommend it.
I wouldn't recommend it to a friend.
What do you have to do then if you don't eat 12 bananas a day? What are you taking?
I take supplements.
Okay.
Take supplements, just prayer and duct tape.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's fun.
Somebody had who was Doug Smith. He got caught in his like. Someone sliced him open with a knife right under his like gland, his salivary gland, whatever. Anyways, and he just spit what was coming out of his cheek for like a week. Oh yeah, he got like attacked in the subway.
Oh God.
Great episode. Go back once that episode. I didn't heard it, but yeah, because it's like right there. It's like a weird spot where it just kept like. Like
and it can't really properly close because it's still wet.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's gross. It's gross.
Yeah.
It's gross.
We have to have a very specific balance of liquids in our body. Too much liquids, like too much blood in your body, that's not good.
Yeah.
Too little blood, that's not good either.
The bodies make no sense to me.
They don't.
This is like that's why my hive thing today really irked me because like I've been getting this. I talk about my fucking hives all the time, but like that's why I took 3 Benadryls and I'm not feeling sane right now. I'm feeling
you're acting very
delusional right now. Because nothing works but Benadryl.
Yeah, it's the one thing.
It's one thing. So I took 3 and then passed out, but it's like, it was never, the way I got it today, like I can show you a photo so you can see what I was working with here. Can't show the audience because it was my full puss. But it's like my vagina was so red.
Oh gosh.
No, it was disgusting. Like it was in my face. Look at me. I looked fucking. I can show the face. I looked heinous.
Oh gosh.
Like I just looked. Look at me. Ew. That was me. It was like I looked like I was dying. Ew. This is why am I single? This photo over here. This is why. It was so bad. But like I normally get the hives just like around me. They don't itch like this, but the itching was like
it was deep.
It was so deep. It was on my feet. It was on my puss, and it was on my ass, and like, so I had them in my butthole, and I've never had them there before.
Those are
and my
specific
armpits.
reasons. Oh, so like
crazy.
hot spots.
Is it lymph spots? I don't know what the fuck, but it's like I haven't, and it's so funny because I literally out loud last night got home from my 4th of July biking around like an idiot, and then I was like, I haven't had an attack in a long time. And then I cursed my fucking self.
Yeah.
Do you ever get hives?
Yeah, I do. Usually they'll be stress induced. So, and then also like when you get hives, you're gonna stress about it. So it makes the cortisol.
Yeah.
Cortisol being. I'm actually just realized I'm deathly allergic to Timothy hay. And guess what eats Timothy hay? My fucking chinchilla. That's all he eats. I was swelling up, anaphylactic. I actually have an EpiPen.
Oh my God.
I was never allergic to it before. I never. So I'm like, oh, that's super cool that I just start developing new things now that I'm older in life. It's super fun.
So how do you feed the chinchilla then?
My husband does. You get a man.
So you have a chinchilla. That's so cute.
Yeah, he's 15. His name's Klaus. He's about yay big. Klaus, yeah. He lives in a big penthouse and everything. Doesn't pay any rent. I have a dog, and then I have 2 red-eared sliders. Little turtles.
What the hell are those?
They're little turtles, little water turtles.
Aww.
Yeah, I have a ghetto petting zoo.
That is
Worst story you've ever heard. What's the worst thing you've ever heard? Oh yeah.
Let's get to my favorite question of the pod, which is, what's the worst body thing you've ever heard?
Worst body thing I've ever heard. I think. Oh, there's so many.
Say them all.
Say them all.
Oh, yeah.
Degloving is terrifying.
What's this?
Degloving. We're like.
This sounds
like,
bad.
It happened to Jimmy Kimmel. Oh no, not Jimmy Kimmel. I'm sorry. Shit. What's his name? Fallon. Yes, thank you. He got his hand caught on something in his ring, and it degloved him. It took his skin off his hand. And they showed photos. It's basically a form of compartmentalization. So that's terrifying, and it can.
I don't like that.
It can happen to anyone. And you get something caught on something like machinery or whatever.
I'm never wearing a ring again.
Never wearing a ring.
That's it. That's terrifying.
That's it.
Oh my God.
Just tree work.
Oh yeah, they get the fucking slippy slips.
Another terrible thing I've seen is, well, not in first person, but like a video. Have you ever seen a man get caught in a lathe?
No. What's a lathe?
It's a big machine, like for industrial, and it spins like this. And he had on a long sleeve shirt, and then you watch the security footage. He gets put in, and he comes out in chunks. And
you might have won this competition. That's not one of the worst stories I've ever heard. Where did you see that? Where's the video? Where did you see this?
The internet. I could find it. Yeah.
No, don't send this to me. I already have bad dreams as it is. A guy goes in and then comes out in chunks.
Yeah. You don't see him again. It is within seconds. It just sucked him in, and so it's like those in cartoons, where they go through like the old timey.
Yeah.
Like
and they come out and they're like,
that.
whoa.
You could see just chunks. That the man was there, no longer a man, and then the guy, he's like walking up to him like, "You okay, man?"
Oh my!
It was not in America.
No, can you imagine seeing that? I would never work, because those tree places, the people, speaking tree cutters, cut the trees, those machines, that scares me.
Oh yeah. People get cotton wood chippers. Is it a thing?
No.
The worst is if. It's not the worst, but if you see an x-ray of, like, those deli slicer or meat grinders, I saw an x-ray of a guy's hand that got caught in a meat grinder, like something was stuck and he like went to pull it out, which you never do. It was 50 bones. It looked like 50 bones, and there's only like 12 in her hands or something like that.
How do you come across these things? How did you see this? That's my worry here. Is how you just.
I'm on some dark forums.
Yeah.
Well, I actually was going to go to medical school when I was younger, and so I already had a fascination with stuff, seeing things like that, and like I volunteered at an autopsy firm, an independent autopsy firm, so I helped assist on autopsies.
Okay, let's get into this.
Yeah.
How many of those did you do? And that never grossed you out?
No, it didn't gross me out, because
Really?
it's weird when someone's not there. you can tell where it's
Yeah.
like it's weird, but they were all like mostly elderly. So it's an independent firm. So if someone dies in the hospital and they're like they want to make sure there's any like genetic issues or something that could be passed down, and the body on the inside, it smells like meat. That's the only way I can describe it. It smells like when you get a bunch of steaks. It smells like
what?
meat.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing really smells, but when you get into the bladder area, you don't nick the bowels because then you get shit everywhere. But it smells like just cat piss.
So what are you cutting it open with? Like an X-Acto knife? Like what are we
More
using
a
here?
scalpel.
Scalpel.
Yeah,
like
a
very
scalpel.
thin.
Yeah, you do
all way
the
down.
Y, and then you use the little. They look like little tongies, and then you crack. You use actual gardening shears. And you do that, and it pops open, and then you go in and you remove everything, and you take certain sections, like just take samples of like the brain and stuff. And, the brain's fun. Yeah, you just literally pull the skin off, and then you
pull this skin. You're scared to do gloving, and you're removing a man's face.
Yeah. You pull it down to about here, and then you use the bone saw, and then when you're done, put it back up.
Put it back up.
Yeah, that's basically
and
what a
it just
facelift
goes
is.
back up.
Yeah, it's like a mask.
Jim carries the mask. That's this is where this came from.
But based on a true story,
Oh
boats.
my God! And then you can see all the little like deedly, all like the little lines
you
stuff.
cut the pleura, so the sac that holds your brain. And then the weirdest thing is when they're all done with the organs, they don't put them back in. They put them in a red trash bag, and they put it in the cavity. And then you do a baseball stitch because that's for the mortuary. The mortuary deals with it.
It's like a turkey. That's how you
the
your gizzards. Whatever.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
the
God!
gizzards. Yeah, and then you do a baseball stitch, so really loose, so the mortician can make everything look pretty and stuff like that. That's a totally separate thing.
And so now when I'm seeing a body dead in the casket, their organs are now in a bag.
They're hollow, yes. Yeah, they're just a lunch.
There's no organs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're telling me
You're like, "Wait me now."
every dead body has no organs in it.
Unless they're traditional burials, like I believe in the Jewish faith, they keep all the organs and stuff like that. But yeah, no, they're all hollow.
Aaron, do you know this? No. I'm very alarmed by this. This is hollow corpses in there. I'm getting cremated. The second I die. Holy hell, this is terrifying.
They have a thing where you can be turned into diamonds because your body has enough carbon in it, so you can pass them down for like heirlooms or sell them for crack.
I want to be diamonds.
Yeah, you could be diamonds.
A little Bulgarian diamond. I'm going to be a little Bulgarian diamond.
The Bulgarian diamonds.
You are cremated, though. You will be put through a wood chipper.
No.
One of those,
they do that?
One of those slap chops.
I'll go.
They do that? Are you serious?
Yeah, they stomp.
Send me out to sea then.
Yeah. You gotta
I don't want any of this.
You have to get permits for that. It costs money.
Do that too, though.
The Neptune Society.
We gotta get off this.
Throw me in a ditch. Throw me in a ditch to get weird. Like people poke me with sticks. I don't care.
Oh my
The composting with the trees.
That's a new one. There's composting.
Yeah, I believe it's you're inhabiting.
Composting?
Yeah, so they basically turn you into mulch with a tree, and so like your death brings life.
You know what? I'm send me to Mars. Leave my body. Let me float in space for the rest of my life.
I have a submersible I might interest you in.
Oh, please. The ocean mist times 2. I've somehow gotten in some horrendous TikTok where I'm seeing only roller coaster fails.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did you see that one with the crack?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. I'm seeing all of them and it's fucking me up. I don't think I'm ever going to go again.
Oh, I used to love roller coasters, and then I'm like, we were in line, and I'm like, guy had an aneurysm on this, right? Like I would learn the lore of like the people that died at like Magic Mountain and stuff.
Yeah, no, this is too much. One, like a fair of the spitty things, it snapped right off, and then like 2 people went flying, and 2 others died.
Oh yeah,
That's not good.
Yeah, it's you figure they do maintenance on them, but also they have a stoned out of his mind 16-year-old running it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So the Superman roller coaster?
Yes.
It works on magnets. So when the employees didn't want to work, we had a friend that worked there when we were growing up, they would put water on the track. So it would malfunction, so they didn't have to work. And I'm like, why? Yeah.
This is terrifying.
It's terrifying, right?
Yeah, no, there's no way. I think I'm done roller coasters.
Well, my back, I'm done with that now. And also because of my implants, I can't like close the thing.
Oh, you can't?
As much.
Shit.
It's hard.
That's so funny. Does it do they pop out to both sides?
Yeah, pop up the side. I'm just titty fucking the roller coaster. Like, why is it so jiggly?
Do you like titty fucking? I have a joke about how much I hate it now.
I appreciate it now because I actually have boobs. They're 800cc. They're the largest you can get in the United States.
Are they? Now I'm staring at them. Oh, really?
Yeah, they're heavy. They're 4 pounds
Each?
each.
Oh,
4 pounds
shit.
each. Yeah. But I'm built like a refrigerator, so I can hold it.
Does that affect your back though too?
It does not help.
No, I was gonna say it could
a
be the extra weight.
hindrance, yeah.
Okay, if yours are 4 pounds, I gotta stop saying that's where my weight is in my tits because mine are certainly not 4 pounds each. I'm like, they're 5 pounds apiece. No, they're not. They're absolutely not.
It's like taking off your shoes when you get on the scale.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
exactly
you're
what I'm
wearing
like.
flip-flops.
Yeah. You're wearing Crocs. They weigh nothing. So
Yeah.
let's not act like you're fucking. Okay, fuck. That's crazy.
But yeah, titty fucking. Now that because I have something, because before I had this is my second pair. Like the old ones got old.
Yeah, how long did they last? Like what? 10
10 years. Yeah. I had large breasts, but when I lost a bunch of weight, they were just empty.
Yeah.
So they looked
Yeah.
sad and made me
Yeah.
they were just depressing.
Sagging down, like the flat down thing.
Yeah, the flat down. Yeah, where it's like not the cute teardrops. This
No.
is like snot out of a nose.
It's
type
like
drop.
just like gave birth milking jugs.
Yeah,
Like,
I had udders.
Yeah.
I had udders, so I got them filled in, and then I went to the surgeon I went to. She was recommended from my agent at the time, and she was a butcher, just a butcher. I was in so much pain, but it was under the muscle, so of course they're tearing that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did not go well. It was bad.
Scarring?
No scarring.
Okay,
No, that was not. They went through the nipples.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but that was rough. And then and then I got capsular contracture. So basically it's scar tissue around your implant, and it is the most painful thing ever. Like you can't get out of the pain. And so I went to a different surgeon. I'm like, fix me. I'm fucked up, yo.
Yeah.
And when he did the surgery, perfect tits. And he sent me a photo afterwards of what he took out. It looked like carne asada, like flank steak, and it was wrapped around so tight around that. So it was basically because it was under the muscle, but he did it. So now I have the gummy bears and life's happy. I don't have to open my own doors anymore.
Oh my.
Yeah. People are very nice to me.
Are they? Oh
Yeah.
my God. That's crazy. So how long did that take to heal once all that stuff was like taken out?
I had I was walking around the next day.
Oh,
not
fuck.
like the other one. But I got an infection in my nipple. My body was rejecting the dissolvable sutures. So I would be shooting a scene. So I kind of came back a little too early than I should.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's pus coming out of my nipples.
Oh,
Let's start this lactating real quick.
Oh God.
Yeah, so I got that taken care of, and now everything's good.
Oh shit.
And I'm so Mexican, I got them on Cinco de Mayo.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
And then you're
my
like,
pinatas. Yeah,
Does your husband like them?
he does. He enjoys them. He enjoys them. I was in a movie called Gazongas. So
That's the best name for a movie. Of all
Gazongas.
time. Gazongas.
I like
is
the book
so
better.
good. Yeah. It was straight to VHS.
Yeah.
Gazongas is hilarious. That's so funny. What do we have for? Okay, we'll do a couple more things here. What did your parents ever say weird things about your body growing up?
Surprisingly, no. I was made fun of as a kid because I'm brown and white, and I had thick black hair on my legs, and so my mom would. She was like, I'd come home crying. I was 12, and she's like, I'll shave your legs. I'm like, they're calling me a monkey. And so, like, she was always positive with that.
That's nice.
Yeah, but
how they react to your choice of work.
my choice of work. I kept lying to my mom, saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna go see my friend, in the valley because that's where everything's shot in the valley." And one day I'm like, I just couldn't keep lying to her, and I'm like, "Mom, I gotta tell you something." She cried. She's like, "I thought you were a lesbian," and I'm like, "I'm married. What is happening?" But she's like, because I kept saying I'm gonna go see my friend, so she thought I was involved in getting engaged in sapphic scenarios.
Funny.
I'm like, well, I kind of am, but
And she's super religious too.
she's super religious, yes. But she learned, like, she's like, you're still my daughter, basically.
Yeah.
And I assume my dad knows, but we just don't talk about it. They're together, but we don't talk about it.
Yeah, you don't like
Yeah,
to
we're like,
discuss.
just a wink and a nod.
Yeah. My dad liked a horrendous post that I posted yesterday, and he's got to
God.
stop. Because I reeled the people in with a thirst trap. I reeled them in on my Instagram with a thirst trap.
You got it.
He likes that.
He liked it. That's the problem. This is
My
the problem.
daughter's beautiful.
This is the problem. Is the first photo is my tits, so it's just like it's just a bra shot.
those are
not
great
bad.
photos, though.
It's good. Yeah, but then they get comical, and then the end is me with my nuts out in a bathing suit.
We've been there.
If you haven't seen this, you're not following me on Instagram, people, please, for
We've been
God's
there.
sakes. But it's like you can't be liking this, Dad.
Yeah,
you can't be liking my cans. Yes, it does get funny, but we can't have.
It's like
I know he doesn't get it, but it's like I don't know what to tell him. He's like, "Well, I'm not a pervert." I feel like you can't do it.
Yeah, it's like someone going to visiting the strip club because their daughter's working tonight. I want to support you, honey.
Yeah, and you're like, no.
Razzle and dazzle. Pop that ping pong ball out.
Oh my God. Okay, so what is the worst porn accident you've ever heard of?
People break their dicks. Like, oh, I have one for you.
Oh,
you saw me get excited.
I'm excited, so now I'm excited for your excitement.
So it was a scene. It was a boy-girl scene. Everything went great. We, I had makeup on, everything. Learned the dialogue. We went through the sex stills. So those are the pictures you take. Become sex stills like before the scene. So like this is what you're going to be seeing.
I didn't realize he did that.
Yeah, sex stills.
Screenshots. Okay.
The smart ones do.
Okay.
And so we went into the first position after did all the photos. Everything was great, and the camera guy said, "Are you on your period?" And I said, "No." The guy pulled his dick out. It was squirting blood. Take a guess why?
Is the head being ripped?
No. They shoot up in their dicks.
Right.
That cabreject. So it's basically Viagra, because if you start taking Viagra for too long, it stops working. So you have to basically mainline dick juice.
Oh my God.
And he bled all inside me, which was super cool. I had a fresh test, and he had a fresh test. But,
Okay.
but still, I don't want. That's not a full liquid.
No.
I don't even like mine in there.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
oh my God.
Yeah, he didn't hire him again. He was a well-known talent for a while. I don't even remember his name.
Oh, but he's like blacklisted for now.
Not so much blacklisted. He was no longer able to really perform.
Okay,
It wasn't blacklisted.
Did you ever see with Ron Jeremy?
No, God, no.
Thank God.
No. I was in a movie with him though. No.
Tell me he was just the janitor mopping up the blood in the back. The disgusting pig.
Oh, he's just the worst.
He's disgusting.
The worst. Yeah.
He makes me so sick. I talk about him on here a lot because he makes me so sick. That's fucking crazy. I had another fucking question with the blood thing and the fresh tests.
Yeah.
So has there ever been like, because Lisa Ann told me a horrendous story.
I love Lisa Ann.
I love Lisa Ann. She's the fucking best of how she was on the set and she was like, she wanted to do the scene and she's like, I need the guy's test. And they're like,
Yeah, you gotta see
they got him. And she's like, no, I need to see them right now. And they're like, so long story short, she was like, I'm not doing it. She leaves. She finds the next day they're both tested positive for HIV. So they were gonna make her do this fucking scene. This is years ago. She's like, this went like
before the
before everything with her cell phone. She'd go on the 101, get someone to pick her up off the Pacific Highway because she had to use a payphone. It was crazy.
Oh God.
But yeah. So I'm like, does that ever happen or stuff like that, or is everyone pretty fucking?
Everyone's pretty good. Like with my experience, I know they test for different stuff now. Like there's I forgot the name. Where they're doing anal swabs now.
Okay.
And that because people were getting gonorrhea, and they're like, why am I passing this? Because you can't really detect it if you're not doing stuff with your butt.
Yeah.
But I've never had any scares. No one that had a bad test. It was every 14 days you get a full panel. But you see things going around where people have like fake tests, doctored it. Like which is like that's
Disgusting.
That's like I understand.
It should be illegal.
It should be. And also, there's really no consequences in the industry. People will still hire you. They'll still hire you. And then also now with like a lot of the OnlyFans and content trade, which is great because they own their own brand and they can make their own money. But sometimes it seems like some people are getting a little cavalier with faking tests or like, oh no, I'm fine, or oh just expired, but I haven't worked, kind of thing. We're kind of cutting friends a little bit more slack than you should, and that
I don't like that.
Yeah,
That's bad. There should be a test on site. How do they not have like a quick on site?
Oh yeah, usually
test
you
now?
would pair it up, but it's on your phone.
Yeah,
On your phone.
okay, yeah.
We use TTS and CTE, or no, CET. That's a very different problem.
Yeah.
That's a very different. I have
oh,
CTE
God,
from being
yeah.
skull fucked. But yeah, everyone, for the most part, I feel a lot of people are responsible.
Okay.
Yeah, but
good,
I know
good.
things have changed since the 3 years since I've been retired, so I can't really speak to it. But for most part, people were pretty respectful.
Well, that's good to hear. God damn it. This was a very eye-opening episode. I learned more than I've ever learned in my full life.
Sorry.
I love it. This is why we do this podcast. You're hilarious. Where can everyone find you online? Where can they read your stuff?
You can find me on Twitter at Missy X Martinez. I tweet about cum and stuff.
And it's very funny.
Thank you. Yeah. And then pick up the next issue of Hustler Magazine. I write for their website and also for their publication. Yes, it still exists. There's still a magazine out there.
We love this. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for
sharing
having
this
me.
stuff. Keep listening to STEPH INFECTION, and I'm going to be on Benadryl for the next episode too. Okay, bye.
Bye.